There's a parallel track which is going on right now. Shreya Chatterjee joining us outside the residence of the Chief Minister just about 10 seconds ago. That cavalcade has pulled out with Arvind Kejriwal in it. He's been escorted now to the ED headquarters. The parallel track that I was talking of, Shreya, is the Aam Aadmi Party approaching the top court in the middle of the night, asking and challenging the ED arrest. Is that being entertained? What are you picking up from your sources?
Well, you know, at 11:40, we are being told that probably there will be a hearing tonight. That is what the Aam Aadmi Party sources are suggesting, but we'll have to still wait and confirm. For the time, the Aam Aadmi Party had gone to the Supreme Court asking for an urgent hearing against the ED action. We'll have to wait for some time, but this is the Aam Aadmi Party sources that are suggesting that probably that has been allowed. But as I talk, Preeti, look at the visuals outside. Even after Arvind Kejriwal taken out of his residence, protests continue over here. Aam Aadmi Party supporters in large numbers, and Delhi police still cordoning off the entire region, not allowing any particular movement, neither vehicular movement being allowed. The cavalcade was taken after the Delhi police team conducted an entire route that is safe for the Delhi chief ministers.
Lots of twists and turns, Shreya. The reason I'm coming in is, and that's the news that we are breaking, 11:45 p.m. in all probability, it seems, is going to be the hearing of the Aam Aadmi Party petition. So it does seem that the top court has entertained the petition of the Aam Aadmi Party. We're going to get more information on it. But Shreya Chatterjee there joining us with the very latest on Arvind Kejriwal being escorted out and taken to the Enforcement Directorate headquarters. We're also going to be joined by Aishwarya, my colleague, who's joining us 14 kilometers apart, viewers. Enforcement Directorate headquarters, the residence of the Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal in civil lines, 14 kilometers apart. And lots of heavy barricading already in play where this entire stretch is concerned. A clarion call had been made by the Aam Aadmi Party top leadership that all the cadres come and try and reach either the Chief Minister's residence or the Enforcement Directorate office. So it's Section 144 in both areas, be it the civil line area where the Chief Minister's residence is, the north of Delhi, or 14 kilometers apart, central Delhi, where the Enforcement Directorate office is. Shreya, who's joining us in front of the CM's residence, cutting across to Aishwarya Paliwal, joining us all the way at the ED headquarters. Aishwarya, any moment now, we should see the cavalcade of the Enforcement Directorate pull in with the Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal, arrested a short while ago.
Well, Preeti, let me tell you, the distance is roughly 14 kilometers from the place where I'm standing, which is the office of the Enforcement Directorate. A lot of movement now, the barricades that one can very clearly see, these are the barricades that have been put up because they are expecting that there will be obviously Enforcement Directorate officials who will be accompanying Arvind Kejriwal, but they're also expecting, given the history of Aam Aadmi Party, that there is a possibility that they might also see some of the supporters turning up to show their support to Arvind Kejriwal. The police personnel, Preeti, that you see here, all of them, because this is this place which is roughly 100 meters away, the Enforcement Directorate office inside this very lane. Section 144, Preeti, has been imposed in this entire region, which means that the civilians have been asked to stay away from this area. We are expecting Arvind Kejriwal, along with all the ED officials, to be present in the vehicle at this very spot in about 10 minutes or 12 minutes from now. Preeti.
All right, another 10 minutes, you would see that cavalcade pull in. So two pictures there. One where Shreya is standing, and that is at just about 2 minutes ago that you've seen the cavalcade of Arvind Kejriwal pull in. And where Aishwarya is, where you will see the cavalcade enter. Section 144, viewers, for those who are unfamiliar, prohibits the gathering of 4 people or more. And this is because there is a clear call by the Aam Aadmi Party cadre to come and gather in both places, which is either the CM's residence where he was kept till now, and now the action will shift to the ED headquarters. And Aishwarya, to pull you in, have you seen, because this entire area has been barricaded, 14 kilometers, it's going to be clearly, a green passage given to the cavalcade. Have you seen the cadre of the Aam Aadmi Party now try and reach the ED headquarters? Because we'd seen multiple attempts being made where the CM's residence was.
Well, let me tell you one of the things, Preeti, where the Enforcement Directorate office is, Khan Market, one of the Tony markets of the national capital, barely 1 kilometer away from this very spot. So the entire stretch has now been cornered off from one side of the lane to the other side. And in fact, area near Khan Market also, we did see how there was a lot of barricades and very heavy police deployment. So the idea is to make sure that none of the supporters of Aam Aadmi Party are actually able to reach the Enforcement Directorate. Once again, showing you the kind of barricades, the police personnel, and also, we are seeing how the patrolling of this entire region is now taking place, Preeti, on this VVIP road. Cars, Delhi police vehicles have been patrolling for over past 1 hour now, and we are expecting that this is the route. Though there is another route, the alternative route also, but from what we understand at the moment, this is the route that they will be taking Arvind Kejriwal in. Most of the VVIPs, if you remember, it was Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi, who in fact were, when they were called by the Enforcement Directorate, this was the route that they used to take. The barricades have now been put in place, and we are also expecting the security personnel to increase, the number of security personnel to increase over time in another 10 minutes or so, because, there'll be a green passage which will be made for Arvind Kejriwal.